Hi, I'm Nick Bonner for TreeStuffdotcom. We're here with Nick Araya, and we're going to talk about Rate My Prune. Nick, the purpose of Rate My Prune has always been to start a conversation about the pruning.
Yeah.
What are we looking at today?
Well, I think this is a magnolia, maybe. I can't really tell. It's from Sweden, and the first picture, honestly, the first picture looks pretty good to me. I noticed some density over the house. That's something I see in Los Angeles a lot because the branches over the house get pruned more, so they sprout out more. And I can see that in the before picture. And I swipe over to the after picture, and you can tell that they've evened that up. They've thinned the overall tree out, and they've rounded the tree over. And honestly, this looks like what I would call a Los Angeles pruning. It's not my preferred pruning style, but it's something that a lot of the clients in LA want. And I find myself, when clients are asking for this, I know that this is what they want. I try to sell them on a dialed down version of it. So let's look at the comments and see what other people think about it.
First, let's see what DT Tree Hunter, who submitted this, said about the prune.
This tree was rather large for the size of the garden the client had, but loves his big tree in the center of the garden. The tree had some overextended lower side limbs that were off balance and had some limbs hanging over the property. So we decided to crown reduce the tree 0.5 meter off the height and 1 to 1.5 meter off the sides.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's read the comments.
For the most part, I see a lot of thumbs up emojis, or the Italian one, like, oh, molto bueno.
Chef's kiss emoji.
Fire emojis. And then there is one right here by a gentleman named David Darby. Looks like you may have had to tip cut some of the branches to make it so perfect. My preference is to maintain the imperfections of the trees, but this is a beautiful tree. Nice job. And I agree with him.
Good positive comments. We really appreciate that type of positive discourse.
Yeah, and I think when I see this, I sort of hate that we have to do this because this is something that a lot of clients are asking for, but I also recognize that what pruning was done wasn't that bad for the tree, and so it looks good. The client's super happy. The tree will continue living and being a valuable part to that garden. So I think for the most part, I agree with most of the comments that I see right here.
I'm Nick Bonner for TreeStuff.com. Thank you to everyone who submits a Rate My Prune, and we hope to see you submit your #RateMyPrune to media@TreeStuff.com soon. Thanks.